each.
I have an idea for an app. Is that sometimes we like you turn off your phone and you forget to turn it back on like after an hour of your meeting. Is it possible to do an app where we can program the phone to turn it volume back on? I mean, like you turn off your phone and
There's
then
no such thing?
huh?
There's no such thing right now?
No, you have to manually put it back on, right?
Really? I don't know.
I don't think you can.
You have to search always
You
because
you
you never know.
because
People
if
do
if I turn
stuff.
off my phone and I turn it back, not turn it back on, and it stays. I mean, the volume stays off. I have to manually
Yeah,
turn
mine
it
too.
back.
I always forget, as you probably know,
Yes,
because you try to call me.
yes, yes. So this is a very common problem that we'll get millions of users if we can develop an app to turn back
Yeah.
up the volume after,
Find
let's
it
say.
$10.
No, after a while, your phone turns back on. Like
Yeah.
after 4 hours of work, for example.
Yeah, that
Turn
would-
it back on for lunch and then turn it back off, and then after lunchtime turn it back off, and after work it turns back on, something like that.
Yeah, that at least automatically turn back on some given times.
Et voilà, c'est
Yeah.
ça. C'est une bonne idée, ça, non?
That's a very good idea actually, and a very useful one.
Okay, so we got 2 ideas in just
Yeah.
one day.
Actually, then I could put you in touch with one of the programmers on my website, and you could get it implemented. And see, you don't have to be technical yourself. If you have an idea,
Or you can share it with someone
I mean, you could find a programmer.
who can do it.
Yeah. The problem is that if you're not a programmer yourself, how do you know if a programmer is good?
Ah, voilà.
But the simple way to find is to go to my website
And
Coder
test
Charts,
somebody,
or just
but then he's going to take my idea.
well, you make an agreement
Oh, yeah, ahead of time.
and you make a contract. Basically, you say, okay, I'm going to share this idea with you, and a non-disclosure agreement like you would do for anybody.
Okay,
And you get them to implement your idea,
okay.
and you share the profit.
Okay, so we had a deal. So your idea, your site is actually a site also to have ideas then.
Well,
I mean, to offer ideas.
I wouldn't recommend to give the idea in the open and let people.
Jump on it.
Yeah, because they would take it and implement it without telling you. No, what I would recommend is to sponsor
Put-
a mini contest.
Yeah.
Like for example, you would sponsor.
Can
a
you have
contest.
like on your website a clearance form before the person takes the contest?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
And you would take people to take a little contest, and whoever comes to the first places, you can contact them. You're given the option, to contact them
yeah,
and say, okay, look, I have this project I would like to be implemented, and
yeah. And then we have the contract signed online.
yeah, you get or you can do it through fax,
Yeah.
and then you get a programmer to work with you. Typically, a student that would do that as a side income for him,
Yeah,
and
that would be great. That's always the concern about people. What if I talk to a programmer and he's going to take the idea and run with it? You know, that's a very human concern. You know.
yeah,
But
there's
if
always
you,
a risk, you know.
but if you can have the programmer know that he has just to work on it and not take the idea that I mean, if he can clear it.
You make an agreement beforehand, and also you find a good programmer, so you know who. You know, typically good programmers are more ethical. I mean, they are ethical often, the good programmers.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to look into that. So I'm gonna use your site tonight, see if I. But like
So
I said,
this one was the other website. I mean, I was mentioning before the business website, which was Higher Booth,
yeah, the other one is
Coder Charts.
So that's the one we should use.
So that's the one where you would go like in a social way
Yeah.
and sponsor a
Ask.
contest.
Yeah.
A contest just to measure some people's capacities and their
Without
response.
disclosing the idea.
Yeah, you won't talk about your idea, but just give them a generic problem, and we can give you some problems
Feedback.
you can submit if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You just sponsor, you just pay the sponsoring fee,
Mhm.
and whoever participates in the contest, you are free to contact them. And after that, it's up to you what you want to do with them. Sign an NDA, exchange ideas.
Or just use them as contractors.
Yeah, but you know that at least you have someone of quality.
That's great. That's great. So, yeah, I am not really into going on the phone. I mean, on computer and doing all these things that you do. I'm more like into editing videos and stuff. But
Mhm.
but if I like if I have someone like you who's technical and who can really get this puzzle together for me, that would be great.
Yeah, that's what we do. We do the puzzle for you because not everyone is going to write a puzzle, obviously.
Yeah.
Companies may want to, so we leave it open for them.
Yeah.
But we also can do it for people and provide puzzles and problems for them automatically.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I think you have very well presented your company. So the first one is hirebooth.com to allow employers to select the best candidate based on their performance. And the second one is for people to play with different projects.
Coder Charts is more like a platform, well, a social platform for programmers to compete.
Yeah.
So from the programmer point of view, it's a place to learn and compete and also build a reputation.
Yeah.
I have some programmers now that take their profile, print it on paper and put it as the last page of their resume. So it's a good way for programmers to grow. And for companies, it's a good way to evangelize a technology. For example, if you were the new version of Java, you want to evangelize, make a contest about Java. Or it's a good way to kind of promote the philosophy of a company that is engineering friendly. Or it's a good way also to find programmers for a company. So, because right now companies, they face a problem. They have a lot of job openings, but they cannot find enough programmers to fill them.
Really?
Yeah, some companies are facing this problem actually. Even when I was driving on the 101, I saw this big Mozilla saying, don't work for the man, work for mankind. Mozilla.com opportunities.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
there's definitely a lot of companies that are looking for people, they can't find them. So it's a good way to just sponsor a contest and let people participate and eventually be contacted for job offers, because it's people of quality, and often a lot of them are students.
Yeah.
Not all of them are job seekers, but some of them can be, or they will be maybe in 6 months when they graduate. So it's a good place to find people for companies, and so it's also a good place for small companies, like people that want to start a startup with 2 people. They are not technical, they want to find someone technical. They can sponsor a mini contest, so it's a lot less costly, but it's just one puzzle. And so they can find one technical person that has proven skills to work with, and you don't have to be technical, you don't have to understand.
So is Coder Chart also membership, or is it social? It's free?
It's free.
So you base...
sponsoring the contest is a one-time fee, so you have to pay a price
for the contest. Okay,
yeah.
I see. So if I understand well, the next step, if I see the picture very well, the next step is to add on your website, after you have selected the right candidate to do the job technically, is maybe add a video conferencing where the person says, step 1, take the test, step 2, interview on video, and step 3 is make the appointment. What do you think?
Well, it could be an idea. The thing is, we didn't take that direction or never. Right now, we are really looking at
just the technical part.
Yeah, people promote themselves. After that, an employer can get in touch with them or not. You may interview them, or you may just want to get in touch with them and say what university are you from, or just get information. But
the option can be open to video.
It's free form, so we didn't want to impose a process.
Okay. Got it. So after step 1, it's free to do what you want.
Right now, that's the way it is.
Yeah, because the employer might hire in 2 weeks, or in 2 months, or in 3 weeks.
Yeah, there's not like I think a rule that fits everybody in that case. So we didn't take any specific.
Well, but it's assumed that if an employer asks 10 people to take a test, that they are hiring.
Oh yeah, this one. I mean, for the sorry, there was I was thinking you were talking about the social website.
Okay.
Yeah, for the business website.
It's assumed that they are in the process of hiring.
Yeah, so we just take their email, and after that, the employers know what are the 3 best person. They have their email, so
they can
schedule them
also
for
do a teleconference with them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you so much. It sounds like you have achieved your goal, at least on that particular startup. So now it's a matter of business development.
Technically, everything is developed, and it's ready.
It took you about a year to do that?
Well, the first version, the social web, took us 1 month.
Really?
Yeah, then we had to grow the attendance, and we know we are 26,000, but there was a lot of work in promoting, organizing contests, kind of seeding the
Get
process.
people in.
Yeah. So that's the social website which we launched in February. So that was really a period of
And
growth.
you did it without venture money, or you
Without, yeah.
without venture money?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's
So you
self-funded.
don't owe money to anyone now.
No, we don't.
That's good. To be debt free.
We're living in the street though, but that's about
That's about
that's
it.
a joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just making it clear.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you spent all that time on the project, so
Yeah.
now it's time to cash in, right?
Yeah.
It's time to cash in. Congratulations. So I'd like to speak to you further about those two ideas we just mentioned.
Sure.
Okay. And thank you very, very much. So this was David Berthelot. He's French and assumes soon to be American also, dual citizenship.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm thinking about it.
And he is from France, and he is one of our superstar programmer from France. So thank you so much, David.
Thank you for making me blush.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, let me put the blush on you. Let me show people now that you have colors.
Okay. Well, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Okay. Oh, by the way, DBF Monday.
DBF is Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.